What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another exciting episode of ForneverWorld! In today's episode, we've got some stories to talk about. Okay, people, first on the agenda, we got some Fire Force manga updates alongside a comparison with what Fire Force is doing to the authors, the creators of Fire Force's predecessor series, Soul Eater, and what it did for its time. So we're going to be taking a look at that. We also got a story about Mugen the Stallion, that fawn thing that she is. She did a really cool post about a series that is very near and dear to my heart, to say the least, and I'm very excited to talk about it because I don't know, I just love talking some Meg and anime. Shout outs to Meg. Yeah, we got a big update for something that most of you have been dying to know what's going on. I got the scoop when it comes to the Demon Slayer Mugen Train film, you know, the film that we've been dying to see for like a damn near year now. Yeah, it's about that time. We're gonna get into all the details. I got you covered if you're trying to see the Demon Slayer movie this month. We got an update on the Way of the House Husband anime. It just recently dropped on Netflix, and we got an update for the future of the anime. Really cool update for Viz Media's Black Clover popularity poll. You know, there was a poll that was recently hosted from Shonen Jump in Japan for the popularity of the series, of the characters and whatnot. Well, apparently Viz Media held their own, which is going to be interesting to take a look at because it's more so going to be based on a Western audience and not having the Japanese opinion, which, don't get me wrong, that's fascinating too, but just to see like what is it looking like at home in terms of which characters is popping, who's liking what. We're gonna take a look at that. Really cool stuff with One Piece and Italy. Yes, Italians, it is your time. Grab your flag and wave it high because y'all love y'all some One Piece, apparently. We got a cool update for Shueisha's top digital selling series, which we always talk about and we always focus in on like physical sales, like, yo, it's got 100 million gajillion sales and physical distribution. Well, we're gonna take a look at what digital is looking like, which series is popping on the digital frontier. And while we're on the topic of sales, I got a slew of them like y'all wanted me to. We're going to be discussing sales from Kodansha, Shogakukan, and of course Shonen Jump, some of the newer titles, the top 10 manga of the week as a whole, including all of them, which is going to be really interesting to look at because, hey, let me tell you something, Shueisha didn't take the top spot. Surprising, right? I know you're like, whoa, but yeah, we're gonna get into it. We got some very interesting and exciting stuff to look at. We got a big update for the Eden Zero anime. Most of y'all know that Eden Zero is unfortunately on Netflix jail over here in the West, at the very least on the legal sites like Netflix and things like that. I got an update for you, unfortunate update, but I got an update for the Eden Zero anime at the very least in the West. And we got a really cool update for Toonami, in particular the next big series that is about to hit the block, and I think a lot of y'all gonna be hyped for it. So yeah, we got a nice round cast of stories. Without further ado, people, let's jump into another exciting episode of ForneverNews, the only news source that provides anything and everything anime and manga related. And we don't bore you, we get into it. Let's do it.
No matter how you feel, get it done. No matter how you feel, get it done. No matter how you feel, get it done. No matter how you feel, get it done.
Okay, people, first on the agenda, Fire Force manga has 15 million copies in circulation. Atsushi Okubo's Fire Force manga reportedly has 15 million copies in circulation, with its 28th volume scheduled to be released April 16th. In comparison, their previous work, Soul Eater, with 25 volumes, reportedly had 19.6 million copies in circulation as of July 2019, after ending serialization in August of 2013. So it seems as though Fire Force is probably, what, a bit behind Soul Eater, but if you take into account that Soul Eater been over for 6 years, and it's just basically been collecting, but then Fire Force has been hot, so it's like a give and a take. It seems to be like right around there. Maybe you could argue that Soul Eater did a bit better, but also Soul Eater, I want to say, was like a monthly release, if I'm not mistaken, in a whole different magazine, and Fire Force is a weekly series. But shoutouts to both of them. Shoutouts to Atsushi Okubo. It's going to feel real empty the day they put their pen down, because I believe they confirmed a while ago now, probably a year ago, that Fire Force was going to be their final work. But either way, congrats on both of their mega successful series, Soul Eater and now Fire Force. Moving forward, we gotta talk a little bit about that Tina Snow, that Meg the Stallion fine like wine, baby, because Meg the Stallion apparently professed her love for Yu Yu Hakusho, and hearing the queen talking about it, oh, it makes my heart, fam. I know, FORNEVER Simp World, I know. Yo, Meg, I got all my social media that just hit me up. Because according to this, it says Grammy Award-winning hip-hop star Megan Thee Stallion, aka Tina Snow, is very well documented for her love of anime. Between her cosplay as My Hero Academia's Todoroki for the cover of Paper Magazine, her Demon Slayer-inspired nails, and her interview with Crunchyroll where she named a wide variety of anime she's seen, it's safe to say she's a true fan. Recently on Twitter, she took the time to profess her love of Yu Yu Hakusho's opening theme song, and she said, Yu Yu Hakusho has my favorite opening music on any anime. Ain't that the truth, baby? Ain't that the truth? That smile bomb. Your smile makes my heart explode. Oh my god. Yo, Meg, so when that sample coming through, and we're gonna get that smile bomb Megan Thee Stallion edition where you just ripping the bars. I'm getting a little bit too Stanish. I'm getting a little bit too Simp World. But, yo, Meg, just hit me up, yo. Whenever that shit don't work out with Fontaine, now let me stop. I don't want to be like that. But yo, shout outs to Meg. Really dope stuff. I love seeing celebs appreciate anime, and even more so appreciating Yu Yu Hakusho, that underrated gem. Next up, most of you have been asking, wondering, yo, it's been a year. Demon Slayer Mugen Train. When are we going to be able to watch it? Check this out. Demon Slayer Mugen Train movie tickets now on sale. The highly anticipated film Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba, the movie Mugen Train, officially has its tickets now on sale. Pre-order now so you don't miss out, with the earliest showings being for April 22nd. I will definitely have the link in the description below. We have been waiting a year, fam. I've recently, as soon as I heard this, which I gotta just be transparent, this news broke yesterday, so it's a little bit late, but I'm still gonna have it for you. Just a warning, there may be sellouts all over around your area, because it was only one theater, because mind you, the pandemic is still technically going on. There was only one theater in my entire state that had Demon Slayer playing. I'm driving it like 30 minutes out just to go watch the damn film. But yo, it's been a year. I've been dying to watch it. I'm going to watch this. I'm going to enjoy this film, damn it. So yeah, link will be in the description below. Demon Slayer Mugen Train, let's go enjoy this bad boy. I'm very, very excited. It's been too damn long. Moving forward, we got an update for The Way of the House Husband anime. It recently hit Netflix with season 1. I believe it's a Netflix original based on the original manga, and apparently it says The Way of the House Husband season 2 anime has been confirmed. The Netflix original anime based off Kosuke Ono's manga, The Way of the House Husband, has been confirmed to have a second season in production, and season 1 was produced by JC Staff and released April 8th, 2021, with 5 episodes total. Here's the thing with this anime in particular. I tried to take a look at it, but between a million things going on and also just what I seen, I was a little bit taken back, because essentially, I don't know if it's a budget issue or if it was an artistic decision. It's not really animated. It's like beautiful still images, voices, music, color, but it's not really too much movement. So again, I don't know if they just wanted to make this on the cheap, if this was an artistic decision, they're trying something new. But yeah, 5 episodes is I've heard some good things. Again, I'm going to eventually give it a shot. Maybe tonight I'll check it out. It's 5 episodes, why not? But if you're not into kind of still image looks, you may be taken back and say hell no. But I've heard some good things, and again, it looks cool. It's just really weird. It almost feels like a what is it, vomit? I think that's what you call it. Kind of reminds me of a vomit. And either way, season 2 has been greenlit, so it seems as though some people are enjoying it. Moving forward, apparently Viz Media conducted their own character popularity poll for Black Clover, because it says results are in for Viz Media's Black Clover character popularity poll, and in it, because y'all already know, in Japan, Shonen Jump magazine hosted its own popularity poll. However, Viz Media decided to host their own. Here are the results for the top 25 most voted characters of the series, and I'll be honest with you, this definitely feels like a true and more authentic reflection of the Western audience's enjoyment and characters that they like, with number 1 being Asta, 2 Yami, 3 Noelle, 4 Noct, 5 Luck, 6 Libe. This genuinely looks authentic. When I look at this is what I would see in the comment section of one of my videos talking about Black Clover, what I would see on Twitter. It's interesting, don't get me wrong, to get a worldwide look at the character popularity, but when you get something like this, it gives you a little more insight. Okay, this is what the West is, and it's just nice to see. I genuinely feel like I agree very heavily with this. Yeah, get Yuno in the top 10, but not in the top 5, because a lot of people, they say he's kind of vanilla-ish. Noct has just been incredible lately. Julia is still in there, but he hasn't been that prevalent in a while, so put him down out of the top 10. this is a good list. Like, shout outs to Viz for hosting this. Maybe we need to do something like this at the end of the year, like a big popularity poll for the best characters of the year or something like that. Ooh, I might have had a good idea right there. Maybe, yeah, write that down. ForneverWorld said it first. We're gonna do a popularity poll for the best characters of 2021. Damn, they even got Lord of Pachika up in this at the end. And Ghosh, I don't know about Ghosh. I'm just saying, I'm not a fan. Never been a fan of Ghosh too much. But yeah, shout outs to Viz again. Dope stuff. Next up, we got the top 5 best-selling digital series for Shueisha. Again, we always focus in on physical distribution. Like, yo, there's like 100 million copies in print out there. Well, what about digital? Digital has been growing. We're getting into the digital age little by little. And according to this, it says, historically, physical distribution has been the bread and butter of literature publications, especially for manga sales. However, as the digital era continues to rise, digital sales are becoming more of a major factor in the manga industry. Below is Shueisha's top 5 best-selling digital series, with number 1 being Demon Slayer, 2 Kingdom, 3 One Piece, 4 Jujutsu Kaisen, and 5 The Promised Neverland. And I'll be honest with you, Demon Slayer, no surprise there at all. All I see is Demon Slayer everywhere in Japan. Demon Slayer is just a god in Japan right now, so not surprised. Kingdom outdoing One Piece, that surprises me. It still surprises me because botched anime, as I always say, everybody hates the anime. Nobody likes the Kingdom anime like that. For it to outdo One Piece, I gotta admit it, I've been sleeping too long. I've been hearing about Kingdom's greatness for like, I want to say maybe 7, 8, 9 years now, and I still only read a few chapters back in the day. What is wrong with me, damn it? Like, look at that. Like, for it to be outdoing One Piece with a botched anime, that means that this is straight off quality and word of mouth. Like, that's word to mouth doing those numbers, and digitally at that. Like, major shout outs to Kingdom. It puzzles me that in the West we don't have a physical or digital for that, you know, translation of it. Like, it's just all fan translations. That's crazy. We don't have the manga over here. Like, what the hell's going on? And of course, One Piece, the GOAT, and Jujutsu Kaisen right there coming through like, baby, Gege Akutami ain't playing. Gege Akutami's like, I'm here, baby, don't get it twisted. Like, yo, gonna creep past all you motherfuckers little by little. And then The Promised Neverland is another big shocker, probably the biggest shocker out of all this. Like, yo, with that bot season 2, I didn't expect that, but it kind of makes sense. Promised Neverland still is dope, the manga anyway. Like, so kudos to The Promised Neverland cracking the top 5, and that means probably like the newer era of people, younger generation is like, we can't go to the bookstore, but we're just gonna buy a digital copy. Next up, big update, very unfortunate update, but a big one. Y'all know Eden Zero, if you go to Netflix right now, even though it's airing in Japan, as I'm talking about this, I think one of the latest episodes dropped, it's airing in Japan, but over here it's locked. The only way to watch it is on a lot of pirate sites. They're ripping the episodes from Japan and fans are subtitling it, but yeah, we are going to be getting it this year. However, yeah, they're killing the hype, because according to this, it says Eden Zero heads to Netflix fall 2021 in North America. Hiro Mashima's Eden Zero series by JC Staff has been airing in Japan since April 11, 2021. However, outside of the native country, it has yet to debut on streaming services. The Eden Zero Japanese Twitter account has confirmed the 24-episode series will hit Netflix during the fall. So basically, we're gonna have to wait all the way till October-ish to watch this. Again, I mean, if you're watching on a pirated site, salute to you. It's just way too inconvenient for me. Like, I got 10,000 other series I could watch in between, and yeah, just like Seven Deadly Sins could have been bigger than it ultimately was, and a lot of things, like Netflix holds these series back. Like, it benefits Netflix and it benefits the publishers in terms of like what goes on with Netflix getting these exclusive rights, because Netflix, shit ton of people will go to watch it, right? Especially once it's over. People that aren't that into anime, they stumble into it like, oh shit, yeah, dope stuff there. Publishers get a big, gigantic, life-size bag from Netflix to, you know, secure those exclusive rights. The series itself suffers, because if you don't have that weekly hit of fans all around the world enjoying it together, then it's not going to pop off. Jujutsu Kaisen would have suffered, Demon Slayer would have suffered, all of these series would have suffered if they went down this road, and Hiro Mashima Eden Zero, it's suffering right now. Hands down, I definitely feel that way. Fall time, I guess we'll be watching. Well, I'll be watching. I don't know about y'all. Maybe y'all pirating it. If you are, it is what it is. I ain't here to stop nobody. I ain't Superman, fam. Just very disappointing. Okay, if you're Italian, wave your flag right now. If you're Italian, you love One Piece, because according to this, it says One Piece has 18 million copies in circulation in Italy. I had no idea Italians and people in Italy rocked with One Piece like that. Major salute to you guys. That is really awesome. If you're Italian right now and you love One Piece, you should feel proud, because your people, they rep almost 20 million copies in Italy. That's dope. Shout outs to Italy for loving that One Piece and supporting that One Piece like that. Like, that's sick. I rocked with that. And yeah, One Piece doing big things outside of Japan and Italy. Moving forward, Toonami fans rejoice because My Hero Academia Season 5 will be hitting the block. It says My Hero Academia Season 5 hits the Toonami block beginning May 8th. The 5th season of the My Hero Academia anime will premiere on Adult Swim's Toonami block. The season made its debut in Japan with episode 0, March 27, 2021. Now, in case you don't know by now, me personally, I don't think I'll be talking about this season of My Hero up until about the halfway mark. There will be some cool moments, and if you want to hear my thoughts on them, you probably follow me over on Twitter, and I'll talk about it as each episode comes out. But once we hit that halfway point, I want to say about halfway is when, oh god, My Hero Academia Season 5 is going to be so crazy. Because there's a point, and very minimal spoilers, of just saying like it's going to primarily focus in on the villains, and that's where the series gets turned upside down, and that's where I really started to fall in love with the series. So about halfway through, you'll get videos from me, content covering some of My Hero Academia Season 5's anime. But for right now, I'll probably just, just be watching it and talking about it on other social media platforms. But yeah, May 8th, it'll be hitting the Toonami block. Get excited if you're a Toonami fan. Like, I feel like Toonami for the longest time has made all the correct moves, getting all the anime that should be on there. So salute to Toonami, salute to My Hero Academia, and yeah, catch me and the content I'm going to be dropping once we get to, again, I want to say about that halfway mark, but we'll talk about it when we get there. Next up, people, we got a shit ton of sales. For starters, we got the latest volumes that drop. My Hero Academia, 244,000 first week. Dr. Stone, 81,000. Black Clover, 65,000. Mind you, all of these should have done a lot more, and here's why. It's nothing to do with the series selling low or anything like that. It's actually, there was a publication shortage for all manga across the board. So like realistically, My Hero Academia probably would have done 300,000+. Dr. Stone probably would have done about 100,000. Black Clover would have done probably close to 100,000, but there was an announcement of there was a publication shortage that they didn't put that many volumes out to stores themselves, so that's why those sales are a little bit lower than they should be. Sakamoto Days, really interesting story, one of the newest manga in Shonen Jump. Its debut title unfortunately didn't sell enough to rank, which again, I think that somewhat attributes to the shortage, but also it's a newer title and it doesn't have, I don't know, man, like the actual sales for it say Sakamoto Days has sold 7,500 copies, which that's not great. Phantom Seer, if I'm not mistaken, which just got canceled not that long ago, actually sold 8,400 copies its first week with its first volume. So Sakamoto Days definitely needs to step it up. Again, with that publishing shortage, maybe it could have done like 2,000 or 3,000 more. Maybe it would have done closer to like 10k, which would have been great. Mia Roboko, which is that comedy series which did something really hilarious. Like one of the characters recently was trying to be a mangaka and did a straight up rip off. Like the release of their manga was called Black Clover, and it was about like anti-magic and all this shit. Like Mia Roboko, I'm starting to get more and more interested in checking it out. We also got Hard-Boiled Cop by the author of Beelzebub, only 3,000. Yeah, they're getting him out of here. That's sad because he hasn't had a hit since Beelzebub. Hungry Mary went down, and I can tell Hard-Boiled Cop is getting axed. And A Gravity Boy is 2,900. I think that already got axed if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, Build King 3,100. That's abysmal. That's why they canceled it too. So unfortunately, a lot of the newbies, aside from Sakamoto Days, aren't looking that good. Hopefully they step it up, and again, we'll see next week what the true sales for a lot of these are. We also got an update on the sales for Shogakukan series. Now, one of the series we recently started looking at was Soso no Frieren, and that in 3 weeks is at 201,000 copies, with the third week selling 27,000. That's going to be a big one. That's only 4 volumes deep and doing those numbers for, again, a publishing company that doesn't sell amazing. Mao, from the author of Inuyasha, in its third week, 5,100, not great either, but 50,000 total. So those are the main recognizable ones from Shogakukan that I'm really familiar with. But that Soso Frieren, and that's gonna be a big one, mark my words. I'm putting you on first, people. And then from Kodansha, Blue Lock, that's gonna be a big one as well. In its third week, it accumulated a total of 114,000, with 15,000 in the third week. Ippo, 130 volumes later, its latest volume is at 85,000, which, oh my god, I need to talk some Ippo sometime, fam. I just finished the original 75 episode anime. I finished the Challenger movie or whatever, the first movie, and now I'm in the midst of watching the second movie, or OVA, whatever you want to call it, the Kimura versus Mashiba fight. Like, fam, Ippo is so good. good. I could see myself being caught up to the manga someday. Like, I really like it. But shout outs to Ippo, 130 volumes later, still selling like that. And then Eden Zero, volume 14, in its third week, 5,200 copies, totaling in 3 weeks, 41,000. I remember the days of Fairy Tail doing 300 plus thousand first week. So to see these numbers, again, the anime just dropped in Japan, and there was a publication shortage, so maybe these numbers would be a little bit bigger. But fam, Eden Zero not looking. Again, we'll see what happens a couple months after the anime is around. Again, it's in Japan. It's airing, like I've said multiple times. 41,000. It's not great, especially for a Hiro Mashima title. Like, I would expect there to be, again, at least a 1 in front of that 4, but we gotta wait and see. And this right here, fam, is the top 10 series in general, the top 10 volumes of this week, which is a very interesting look, because coming in at number 1 is not a Jump title. This is actually a Kodansha title, and they had 5 days, so they had a little bit more time than the other ones. I think, like, My Hero had 3 days, but 322,000 for that time I got reincarnated as a slime. I think that's what it is. It says Tensei Shitara Slime Data Ken 17, so I'm imagining that's what that is. That slime series is huge. Number 1, 322,000 copies. Again, we know My Hero, Jujutsu fan book, that's crazy, 83,000. And then fam, a little bit in there, of course, Dr. Stone we talked about, Jujutsu volume 15 still, and it's, I don't know what week at this point going in. Dragon Ball Super, 74,000. But fam, Black Clover, baby, in top 10, number 7, 65,000, with, again, publication shortage. Like, it's been a good week for Black Clover. Despite the anime ending, it's still doing numbers. And again, if you want to see more of me covering things outside of Shueisha and Jump, let me know. Drop a like, support these, because I enjoy doing it, but I also want to bring content that you guys want to see as well. And this is really exciting to see. Like, yo, My Hero getting beat out by the slime series. And yeah, people, those are the stories we got for today's episode. I'm curious what you guys think about any of the stories we talked about. For starters, Fire Force, 15 million copies in circulation. Salute. Meg the Stallion, call me right now. Like, yo, forever for never. I'll let you drive the boat, sweetie. Like, yo, let's do it. Demon Slayer, tickets on sale. Go watch that Mugen train. I know you've been dying to. Go ahead. Way of House Husband season 2. If you like season 1, season 2 is in production. Viz Media's Black Clover character popularity poll. That really was cool. I like that. Shout outs to Viz for doing that. One Piece, 18 million copies in Italy. Really dope stuff. Italian, salute. Shueisha's top digital sellers. Promise Neverland being in that list really shocked me. And Kingdom, kicking ass, kicking One Piece's ass. That's wild. Manga sales for Shueisha, Shogakukan, and Kodansha. That slime series, crazy. Black Clover top 10. Love to see it. And just the top 10 selling manga of the week, period. Like, that was nuts. Eden Zero, unfortunately, fall, fam. Why? And My Hero Academia season 5 headed toward Toonami. Again, I'll be talking about this season about midway through, once it starts getting into a certain portion that I love. And your thoughts on any of the stories we covered in today's episode. But that's all I have for this one. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you want more from me, make sure to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Hit that bell to get all notifications. And if you want to follow any of my other social media, links in the description below. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day. And remember the golden rule: anime and manga for life. Bye. Have an awesome day. Peace in. And you guys just watched another episode of ForneverWorld. Have an awesome day. Yo, Meg, call me. You got all my social media right there, Meg. Like, hit a brother up. Let's drive that boat together, fam. I'm just saying, I'm that body yaddy yaddy. We could smile bomb on that body yaddy yaddy. Down bad daddy still here, fam. So just go to find me.